The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, that's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster. Turn it up. What you know about the final boss? I got him trying to buy time with the sign of the cross. I redefine high crime and the meaning of loss. I'm off hip, but I body like I'm playing lacrosse. Beat to the EG, I'm keeping them queasy. I make it seem easy, acknowledge me. I've been demolishing your cities, I'm astonishingly sleazy. I'm the big bad, y'all must be the cast. I'm killing a master, villain, a blast, a disaster. Really a rap bastard, within the rap fast for the masses. I ravage all races and classes. Savage, I can't stop myself. Thinking of all the ways I can top myself. On God, I can move like a devil. I hope you and your squad are ready for the last level. It ends here. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, that's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster. Y'all are dealing with the best of the worst. Does anybody want to volunteer to die first? Wind up on the wrong side of a troubling curse. I'm a bully and I'm looking for a bubble to burst. Double the verse, rubble the debris in my wake. Coming for me was a mistake. Gonna give a guarantee your bodies are gonna break. One look at me, you can see that I've been taking the cake. Putting the credible and incredible. I consider any and all enemies edible. I can see that you're finding your decision to be regrettable. Think about it this way, your death will be unforgettable. They won't remember your name. You'll end up another dismembered and maimed adventurer. I bring the flame, a shame. They don't make thermometers that can withstand my temperature. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster, I'm a monster. Invaders have never evaded my trap, you betas have better be ready to scrap. My haters, I'm taking their place on the map. A gator, I'm patiently waiting to snap. No cap, I'm an abominable beast, can't nobody beat me. Call the police, everybody that I meet ends up deceased. I've been tearing these people apart piece by piece. And I feast on the meat of the meat, and I eat a priest at least 3 times a week. Increase the heat until I release the freak. You're battling without a paddle and you're up the creek. You can call me whatever you choose. I'm overloaded and blowing the fuse. You're losing your crew, that's so sad. I guess that'll teach you to avoid the big bad. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster, I'm a monster.
Yes. Yeah. How are y'all doing?
We're here.
We're here. Yeah, we're on. That was Yazik and with beats by Ant House Beats, part of the E-Geekly team. Yazik, man, I love that song. It's so great. Check out his music on YouTube. for sure. And Ant House Beats as well. Thank you for allowing us to use that song. It's so good. The song is called Big Bad, and it's talking about the BBEG, and it is beautiful. Every word.
Very relevant.
Very relevant. Yeah. So if some of you out there missed that, just we'll play a little bit at the end as well. Here we are. Yeah, everything looks a little different. We are down a couple folks. We got some that are out. Plus the party is split, so it's a little bit different. So yeah, a little bit shorter interface here, for sure. I just noticed something that bugs me, but I'll have to fix it later. How are you guys tonight? And gals. I say guys a lot.
Doing fantastic.
Doing awesome.
We're gonna die.
Did you just say we're gonna die?
We're the ones trespassing on a boat right in front of the car.
So check us out, by the way. We are being sponsored tonight by HelloFresh. So if you need fresh vegetables and things and meals delivered straight to your door, you can use our code right here in chat to get 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. You can use !HelloFresh for that link if you'd like to. Terry, you've used them before, or you're aware of them.
16 free meals?
16 free meals.
I've used them before.
Yeah.
I've used them with my clients. Also, I've used them personally. They're really good. The one thing that I really like about them is they give you a recipe card. But the recipe card is very thick, and it's kind of like, so when you get ingredients mixed on it or whatever, you can just wipe it off, and you can keep them for if you like that recipe to make it in the future. Nice.
Opening up to some new opportunities. So yeah, check them out. This is our first time having a sponsor on the show, so we like having that. So thanks, HelloFresh, and I will probably check them out myself. So I've been curious. I cook? Yes, I cook. In fact, this weekend you got to stay tuned. There's going to be some videos this weekend that are going to come out, and I can't say what's all going to be in them, but a certain half-ass beer review is coming down to the house along with Fanboy Tone as we film a beer quest in the Cincinnati area. So we're going to be visiting.
Gonna be so much fun.
There's
know. A lot of good places. Great places.
We're going to be
the Cincinnati Taste of Cincinnati this weekend too, coming up or something like that.
Wait, is that really a thing? I haven't looked into it.
I thought it was coming up like it was like the food truck one or the Taste of Cincinnati, something like that was coming up this weekend.
Usually, I just heard on the radio today something about Taste of Cincinnati where there's just going to be restaurants involved where you go in and they have a limited prepared menu that for a cheaper price than what you would actually go in and get the stuff for. I haven't been in a few years, but
yeah, they do it in Columbus as well. And then when they do that, they also have like special menu things too that you can't normally get.
Interesting. Well, I know for sure we're gonna be hitting up Street Side.
Good one.
I freaking love Street Side, and we're definitely gonna be hitting up some of the others in the area, maybe some Warped Wing, and that kind of stuff. So
can't wait to see that. That's gonna be awesome.
Plus a special trip to Jungle Gyms.
Oh, so you can't go to Cincinnati. You can't go to Cincinnati without going to Jungle Gyms.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I worked right across the street from it.
Yeah, he did. But I believe we're going to be doing what's called beer from a hat, which is they did an half-ass and Tone and the guys from on the table. Hat? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you don't pour the beer into the hat.
Yeah, that's what I thought was like you're drinking beer from a hat. I'm like, ew, that's gross.
Well, yeah, it's like when in the 80s, the big plastic cups, like you put the beer in each side with the straw.
There you go.
Yeah, we need to get half-ass one of those. I think he needs to do one of his shows with that.
I think Zach Dynamite has one for his little hydration. It's his hydration station. He does.
He does. So yeah. A lot going on.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It's gonna be good. It's been a whirlwind last couple weeks. I'm back though, and we're ready to get into this. So all this stuff. Probably be playing something Wednesday as well. You can check us out there. I don't know. Maybe we'll do some hunting or ghost hunting because there's Easter eggs right now. So
I can totally join this Wednesday.
Oh, right. See, there we go. Let's get the mood going.
Happy cheery, right? Not ominous
Sure.
and foreboding.
Sure.
That's not what I had in mind.
All right. Where we left off, because it's been a bit. The party split with Blaylock, Arlo, and Galtier heading north to Breckensfjord to find the missing item of Arlo's so that he can get the 2 bounty hunters off his back as time grows short across the island in general, as Broman's forces are definitely encroaching closer and closer to whatever the end game there is. And Grayson and Zorramir went into the Order of Sun and Moon and met Fish, who is accompanying them on their journeys. Upon going to the docks to retrieve some items, Grayson runs into some problems with the local guard. But we're not going to pick up right there. We're going to... We're going to pick up with Zorramir and Fish, who have flown over with their wings and landed on the ship. What do you want to do?
Approximately how long did that flight take?
Just a few seconds.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to deduct it from my very precise 60 seconds here.
So Zormir's new at flying, so I'm assuming because I have a little bit more, I don't even know, I can't even think of the word.
Experience
flying, so like I have a little bit more stamina. Is correct?
Oh yeah, flying is just a normal part of you've lived with flying for a very long time. He is very new to it.
Very new to it.
Mhm.
So you land on the deck of this ship, landing softly, you kind of look back at each other. Zorramir, you landed very quietly, as Fish was more like,
I'm here!
Hey buddy, you did a really good job flying. For somebody who's so new, you did a really good job.
Oh,
So
thank you.
what should we do? Do you like want to split up? Do you want to go together? Should we be sneaky, or should we just be like really loud and just create
You
emotion?
be quiet.
Why?
There's
Why should I
guards
be
over
quiet?
there.
Oh, maybe they want some new friends.
Do you
think they
want to
some
get
friends?
arrested and thrown in jail?
I mean, that sounds like a good time because I make friends wherever I go. Okay.
Can I see Grayson off of the side of the boat?
right now you can't because you're not looking there. If you want to step over the side and look, you can.
That's okay. What were we doing? We're trying to find the captain, figure out
Yeah,
what they were...
We're supposed to try to find the captain to find like a piece of paper that's supposed to say a whole bunch of words
The
on it.
shipping manifest.
Shipping
Yes,
manifest.
the shipping manifest. That we're supposed to find that so we can figure out what they're doing with all the stuff in the cargo of the ship. So
Contraband.
So should we? I think we should try to find. I think we should split up and try to find it. But I'm totally okay with what you want to do.
I think splitting up sounds like a horrible idea, personally. I think we should stick together and stay quiet.
Okay, I'll be very quiet. I'll be sneaky. Do you want to lead or do you want me to lead? Do you know where you're going?
Yes, I've been on this ship many times. I know it like the back of my hand.
Oh, so you got a map on the back of your hand? That's so cool.
I just sigh and shrug my shoulders and start walking off. Follow me quietly.
Okay, I promise I'll be quiet.
Grayson, what have you done? Okay, so are you trying to sneak, Fish?
Yes.
I need you to roll a stealth check. Zorramir, yours is still good.
Oh.
Okay. So which one do I roll? Sorry.
Sneak. Or
Stealth?
Stealth. Over the years, they've changed it.
Do I just roll a d20?
It'll be on your sheet.
Yeah. Under skills, it should be stealth.
Oh.
It'll be down at the very bottom.
Let's try this again.
Just click the little
Okay.
number.
Ha, right there. There we go. I got a 6.
Oh no.
That's
not
fantastic.
surprising.
Yeah,
We're
that kind of fits.
going to jail.
All right, Zorramir, what are you gonna do? Where do you want to move?
I'm gonna move up to. Looks like
Splitting up
that's where
sounds
the
like a good
home
idea
of the ship is.
now.
Okay.
And I'm assuming I see that person.
You do see a guard walking around the ship, and one to the south.
Apart from the hatches we were just standing over, do I see anything that appears to be a way down into the ship?
There's a stairway right in front of you that goes down onto the main deck, and you know that the captain's quarter is usually underneath the toward the back of the ship.
Oh, probably underneath where I'm standing.
Yes.
Okay. Stay close behind me. I'm gonna
Okay.
work down the stairs, hugging the wall, and see if there's like a window to peek in or anything.
Okay. You come around the corner.
Do I notice the fish is being particularly loud?
She keeps like jingling. Like you don't know if it's jewelry or she's playing with something. It's not really loud, but you can hear it.
You have a bell on you? What do you not understand about being quiet?
It's just me, okay? I'm sorry. I told you, this is as quiet as I get.
Oh, dear Lord.
Hey, Zorramir. Paybacks are a bitch.
What are you saying? Is there a window?
There's some glass within the main door, but it looks like a curtain behind it. You can't really see. It's kind of a reddish, almost purple curtain. And as you come around the corner there,
Oh no.
the guards start running off of the ship.
What?
What?
What? I thought you were gonna say they were coming running at us.
Okay, so for the time being,
I'm assuming I noticed that.
yeah, oh yeah, you see him run off the ship.
I think Grayson went and got himself in trouble.
Either that or the city's getting attacked.
Oh, that'd be fun too. I didn't think of that.
Fun? Getting attacked?
Yeah, come on. Keeps you on your toes.
There's
How else are
something
you supposed to
seriously
get better
wrong
at
with you.
fighting?
I don't know. Go to the Fighters Guild? Train?
I mean, that's just like not applicable world experience. But okay, whatever.
I don't know. I almost got killed there. I would say that's pretty applicable to real world.
Maybe you were doing it wrong.
You insulting my
Fighting
fighting?
all wrong.
No, I don't know how you fight, so I don't know.
I fight with the best of them. I'll have you
What
know.
should we do now? Because there's nobody on the ship. Should we like start breaking stuff? breaking into stuff. Sneaking into stuff. You know what I mean.
You see that crow's nest up there? Would you like to keep watch?
Oh, I could do that. What should I say? Should I be like, Zorramir, they're coming, Zorramir?
Actually, on second thought, maybe that would not be the best idea.
Okay.
There could still be somebody in this room in here. Do I see any lights on?
There is some lights in there, for sure, but you don't see or hear anyone with your passive perception walking around.
My 21 passive perception?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Are we still going, or are you going to pause with the guards?
It's still you right now.
Okay. Stay behind me. I'm going to crack the door and see if I see anything in there.
Okay.
I'm going to gently see if the door is unlocked, and if so, open it ever so slightly to see if I see anybody inside.
You push slowly forward on the door, and it pushes against you, indicating that it is locked.
Pushes against me. Okay.
There's a small keyhole in the door frame.
Can I see through the keyhole?
Give me a perception check.
21.
Okay. Yeah. Looking through, for what you can see in a keyhole, it looks quite lavish from what you can see.
But I still can't tell if there's somebody in there.
No.
Okay. Watch my back. I'm going to try and pick this.
Okay. Don't get caught.
Well, I'll try not to, as long as you can keep quiet.
I'm gonna try to keep quiet. I promise.
Jingle, 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 jingle. Okay, I'm going to try and pick the lock.
Okay.
16.
I actually have to look at my notes for that one.
It's not a good sign.
So you slide the tools in, and you can hear a few of the tumblers jamming. Roll a d6 right now.
A D6. This is a new one.
You're triggered a trap.
Probably 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. You're able to fight past whatever was about to break in the lock itself.
Wow.
And
Okay.
you hear a soft click as the lock disengages.
Best lock picker there ever was.
You did!
Worst
did!
thief ever.
Worst thief ever.
Good job!
Keep your excitement down.
Sorry.
You haven't even gotten in the room yet.
Sorry.
I'll crack the door open a little bit.
Okay.
See what I see.
Inside, peering around, you see a dimly lit room. You see a few tables from where you're at. It looks like there's a very lavish layout with pillows and blankets and in deep reds and purples kind of line the sides, and that's what you can see at the moment. There's a few dishes on the ground, a few scraps of food, and you can smell the faint hint of recently roasted meat.
Food. Still no sign of a person?
Not from peeking in.
I still don't hear any footsteps or breathing or snoring.
Not at the moment.
You're killing me, Smalls. Okay. I'm gonna crack it a little bit more and peek around the edge.
Okay. Around the door frame, you see there's a large desk. It looks like there's been maps scattered across it, scrolls laying around, a dagger in one part of the map to the desk itself. There's half-filled glasses of wine and turned over wine bottles, just kind of littered around that part of the room. And just past the desk in the very back left corner, you can see the gentle movement of someone sleeping.
I think we found it. Are we in the captain's quarters? Did we find it? Did we find it? Is that the map? Is that the map? What's that over there? I think there's somebody over there.
There is somebody sleeping there.
But if they're sleeping, then that doesn't mean they're awake. That means we can go in and sneak in. Go.
Yeah, as long as you make enough noise to wake them.
Around the center part of the, or on the near the other side of the room, is yet another desk that's quite larger, quite a bit larger. Looks like it probably has several drawers and a few candelabras there with candles flickering.
Do I slit his throat?
Don't do that. That's just mean.
I don't want him to find us. Okay. Can you be very quiet? We need to find the manifesto.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
How does dark vision work?
You can see shapes within the dark. It's like black and white.
I can't read in the dark.
Nope. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess not really. I don't know.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I was thinking of that right.
I mean, there's enough light in here to be able to read, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So there's 2 desks?
Yep.
Alright. You don't know the difference between stomping around and tiptoeing, so you take the desk further away from the sleeping person. I'll take that desk. Let's go see if we can find the manifesto.
Okay.
I usher her in and then quietly close the door behind us.
Okay, both of you give me new stealth rolls.
Ugh, 25.
Just, I don't even know why I ask.
17.
Oh, thank God.
Not bad.
Better.
Hopefully that's enough.
You step inside the room. You can hear the boards from the ship creak slightly under your weight. And now you can see the full spread of food. There's apples and bananas and meats and breads kind of spread out over the table. There's a few chairs knocked over and a few missing articles of clothing lying spread around the floor. As we switch back to Grayson.
I'm just realizing how low my HP is. Oops.
What happens? You go flying off on your own.
Okay, so the guards from the ship begin running up as you stand there. So, what is it that's so important near this ship that you need to be here tonight?
Listen. It's been a rough one, boys. My friends got into a scuffle yesterday with some undead and helped you all out. I learned that somebody I was looking for ended up passing, and your captain was right. I used to be an alcoholic. I've given that up. It's been a long day. I did not come here to cause trouble. I needed to speak to the captain. I had business with the captain.
And as you finish that, the guards come up. What seems to be the problem? Yeah, this one here doesn't want to leave, just kind of milling about the docks. Seems he's had quite a bad day. So, and one of the others speaks up. Well, the captain's kind of busy right now. I wouldn't bother him. He's with one of his ladies' friends, and I last time I opened the door and interrupted him, it didn't go so well.
Liar! If I must come back in the morning, I'll do that. I just know that he's going to be leaving soon, and I needed to have a discussion with him.
Well, if you're not going to cause any trouble, well, you can stay with one of us until he rouses. He'll sure be waking up soon. If it's that important.
Hopefully not.
But you have to stay with one of us. This cargo is protected.
Yeah. That sounds good.
I rightly didn't want to take you into jail anyways. It's a big hassle, a lot of paperwork.
As I said, I did not want to cause any problems. I simply wanted to speak with him.
And 3 of the guards kind of roll their eyes and begin working their way back down. He walks up and he pulls out a small flask. My job sucks too. And he takes a drink and offers it over to you.
I'm good, but thank you.
Oh, forgot. Puts a lid on it. Sorry.
It's not that I don't partake. I don't right now.
So,
Old habits come back quick.
from here, eh? Nice.
Technically, no, but I've been here for a while.
Nice weather we've been having, eh?
I've not really noted. No, wasn't it raining the other day?
That's nice for the crops. Eh? He's really awkward. He doesn't know what to say after the previous confrontation. You notice his eyes kind of dart back and forth amongst the displayable equipment you have on you.
Yeah. So what can you tell me about the problems on the docks? I heard from the dock master yesterday that they ended up catching someone trying to break in, stealing some cargo.
Everyone tries to steal what Heston has. He brings the best things to the city.
How often does he make these trips?
Not often. Maybe every 3-4 months. But when he's in town, he sure enjoys the company of the lady folk.
I'm wondering if he's ever stopped by Cider Point. I was just there recently. Not my cup of tea.
I love that place. It's so great.
Just seems like a lot of people could get in trouble there.
That's right. This one time, me and this Dragonborn and this Tiefling... Never mind, it's not important.
To each their own. So what's caused up the uproar with the king putting the castle on lockdown? It wasn't like this when I was here last.
I I think he's just paranoid.
Anything to do with... No, I don't even have it on my paperwork now.
Cape's vassal. Yeah.
Cape's vessel, yeah.
Yeah. He got a little bit nervous when Cape's vassal went down.
I was there after the aftermath. It was not pretty.
I heard it was destroyed by a giant gelatinous cube. Big one. Biggest we've ever seen. Came out of the ocean, ate everything, went back into the ocean, made werefish.
You think a gelatinous cube made werefish?
A lot of weird shit going on.
I can't debate that. I just drop it.
So he begins walking off. Stay within eyesight.
I'll stay about 10 feet.
Okay.
I'm just scoping out the ship.
All right. As he starts moving down a bit to the south, you hear a heavy thud in the distance. Back to Zorramir and Fish.
What direction in the distance?
The south.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Okay. You're inside this chamber. You see these two desks.
I don't see anything right now.
There is no map for the inside. Theater of the mind.
What's going on?
Theater of the mind.
Hey, this is the prettiest ship I've ever made. I just didn't do it inside.
You weren't supposed to go in the ship.
Zorm. Can I call you Zorm? Can I call you Zorm? Or do you like
No.
Why not?
Mm.
Can I call you Z? What about Z? How, can we let's
I'm
look
gonna
at
just take my hand and slap it over her mouth to shut her up.
Okay. You feel as your hand touches this moth-like thing on her face, it just feels weird, even for you. And Fish, you feel this extremely scaly, partly clawed hand over your face like a lizard, and it fills you with even more questions, but you're kind of getting the point of what he's trying to get across.
Okay, I get his point, but at the same time, I want to kind of be a little child, and I want to lick his hand.
I pull my hand back quickly and give her like a what the hell look.
Fish, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, why?
Because I'm not sure you've ever washed your hands.
What do I need to? Which one do I need to do?
It'll be in the upper left-hand side of your sheet.
This is what we need. Fish to start puking in the middle of this person's room.
It'll say Con under. It's right under Strength, Dexterity, and Constitution. You'll see 6 fields, and it'll be the bottom left field.
Alright. Con. Okay. 17.
There you go.
Oh, thank God.
You're not sure what that taste is, but it is not okay. It's awful, and you may have picked up something from doing that.
I'm a fairy. I can't die.
But you succeeded in your in getting him to remove his hand.
Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this desk, okay? Should I look at it while you keep a lookout, or should I look out while you look through it?
There's 2 desks. Let's each take a desk to look at.
Oh, I thought we were doing it together.
Well, we
Okay,
want to get
fine.
out of here quick before the old man arouses. Arises? Don't do that again. Wakes up.
All right. Who's going where?
I'm going to the desk that's closer to the guy.
Okay.
Good luck if
The
he
one with
arouses.
the map on top.
Yeah.
Okay. And Fish, you're going to the eastern side of the room?
Correct.
Zorramir, we'll start with you. You go and you see a map. You can see it's a map of the land. You see the Sword Coast and several of the major cities there along the coast and the mountain ranges past that. You see the island of Drakenwald marked and several other small islands. You see a circular ring of islands to the north. It kind of catches your eye. And the dagger's just an arbitrary point in the ocean, more pinning it down to the table so it would stop moving.
Okay.
The desk itself has a few drawers in it.
I don't see any indication of a manifest yet.
You do not.
All right, I'm gonna keep searching the desk
Okay.
as quietly as halflingly possible.
Give me a investigation check.
28.
28. Okay. 1 second here. Okay. You slowly slide one of the drawers out, and you can see it's littered with various books and charts and things. The curious thing is you find a book sitting after you move some papers over, it kind of a pamphlet, and you hold it up and look at it, and it says, "The Anti-Gnome Initiative, Solving Life's Little Problems."
Wait, what? Do I derive any meaning from this?
No?
I'll put it in my bag.
Okay. All right. Fish, you walk over and you can see Heston lying there. And you sneak over to the other desk, and it's your standard desk. There's several books, and you see the candle illuminating the area, and you take a moment to look out the back window, and you can see Grayson down on the dock talking to some a sizable number of guards. What do you want to do? One of the windows in the back is slightly open, letting a cool breeze in.
Can I hear him? What the guards and him are saying?
With where you're at and the decent, he's what, 30, 40 feet away. It'd be tough.
All right, so I'm gonna look and just kind of look at him for a couple seconds and see if he watch the situation for a couple of seconds to see if he actually starts fighting with them, and then I'll proceed to when I see that there's no fighting, I will search the desk.
Okay. You watch him for a while, and you watch 3 additional guards come up, and they talk for a while. You don't hear it get super heated before 3 of them seem to walk away, and Grayson stands next to one of the other guards and doesn't seem too escalated at the moment.
Okay, but I now see the guards are walking away.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn to Zorramir. I'm gonna turn to Z. Z! Hey, Z! Z! The guards are coming back! The guards are coming back! The guards are coming back!
Shut up!
Okay, so what do you want me to do? Do you want me to continue looking through this desk?
What's a... Oh my goodness. And you turn and you're making eye contact with a nice looking man with human man with dark hair and kind of a scraggly beard and liquid blue eyes, and he just flashes you a smile. To what do I owe this pleasure?
Wait, who did he use flash? Wait a minute.
He's looking right at you, Fish.
I glance over. I gesture to Fish. I believe, sir, you wanted some company tonight?
Oh, well, now we've got a party. But, why are you in my desk?
Because we're the entertainment.
He sits up, and you can see he's shirtless, but he does have trousers on, and he kind of stands up and stretches. You are kind of short. You're not a gnome, are you?
No, I am a halfling.
Okay, I thought your feet looked bigger, and you know what they say about big feet. It means you're a halfling. So, I could have swore I locked that door, but it did get a little rowdy last night. Maybe Rabbit came in, but why are you over by my desk looking at you, Fish?
Because I was told that you liked music, and I was told that you liked entertainment, and I was just trying to figure out what kind of entertainment you wanted so we could do a special performance for you.
Roll a deception check.
That is under skills
24.
as well.
Wow.
24. I do like music, but that still doesn't explain why you're by my desk. I have no musical instruments in my desk.
Well, I just had to check to make sure. So how was I supposed to know that if you didn't have musical instruments if I didn't look?
We like to know the clients before performance and, well, didn't want to wake you up prematurely.
So, are you the singer and she plays the instruments?
That's right.
Ah, well, halfling. And he sits down and he reaches over and he grabs this very ornate rapier and he just kind of spins it on the floor, flashes a smile over at Zorramir. Sing, halfling.
I am not going to attempt to sing IRL, but I will put on a performance.
I thought I was going to get the Weatherman song.
Oh, dang it. May the weatherman come.
All right, yeah, give me a performance check, both of you.
All right.
Oh, this is not good. Oh, I get to reroll that.
23.
19.
Okay, this is just pure chaos. So you begin singing a song that you remember from your childhood as... Which instrument are you using, Fish?
I don't even remember what instrument I have.
That would be important.
Sorry, hold on.
A liar. I feel like that's very appropriate here.
I think sorry, where would I find that? I forget which equipment. Thank you. I know I have like bird pipes. And hold on. Sorry. It's the bird. It's pipes, like a little flute.
Okay.
No, it's a songhorn. I'm sorry, it's a songhorn. That's what it is.
All right. You begin playing and singing. Grayson, on the docks, you hear... You're not sure. You hear a song playing from the window, and the voice that sounds like Zorramir, but you've never heard him sing before.
I just, under my breath, oh my God.
a simple in and out.
Not when you have fish.
So,
Now, is this before I hear the thump from the south?
Yes.
Of me, or?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so standing 10 feet behind the guard that's accompanying me, I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. I don't have control of that situation. I don't have control of that situation.
Heston looks on, and you can see whoever was with him in the bed there just kind of rolls over to the side, and he starts clapping. Well done. Who sent you? That's fantastic. Obviously someone sent you.
Well, yes. Sorry, I'm not very good with names. Actually, I'm not sure I got their name.
So, in my culture, we don't ask people's names because it's very rude. Where we come from, money talks, not names.
Oh, well, I just happen to love money, so what do you need from me?
Can we get a copy of the stuff that you have on your ship? Because I would really like to see if you have any musical instruments that I can play.
Well, quite forward. You want my manifest? I got to say, I've been asked for many things, but never that.
I like trinkets, and I like collecting musical instruments. As you can tell, we're quite skilled performers. So it just makes our next performance even better.
And he walks closer to Zorramir, and you can hear the tip of the rapier just kind of dragging across the floorboard. And he looks down at you. Is that what you're looking for as well?
Yes, I'm just with her. That is a very nice blade you have there.
I would say so.
Gesture down at mine. I'm a fan of the rapier myself.
And he looks down at it. And as he brings it up to set it on his shoulder, it comes dangerously close to your face. Just a very accurate, passive-aggressive swipe from the floor up. Just whoosh, you feel the wind just pass in front of your face as he sets it on his shoulder and begins walking back toward Fish. Well, obviously I need my manifest. That's something that's quite important to me. But for a small fee, I can allow you to borrow it for an evening.
Sure. What kind of fee are you looking for?
Oh, just a small pittance. 400 gold pieces.
You really are the thing of royalty then, aren't you?
Well, I don't know if you know. I forgot. I haven't introduced myself. I am Heston von Maitland III, survivor of the island, captain extraordinaire, lover of all save one.
Can I persuade him to give us the manifest for half the price in another performance?
If you tell me how you're going to do that and roll a persuasion check.
Okay. So I'm going to tell him that I know who he is and that I have heard of his legends and that he loves making a good deal. And I have a deal for him that he would be not, I don't want to call him stupid, but he would be a fool not to take.
First, roll a deception.
Okay. $20.
Okay. Now roll your persuasion.
$20.
Wow.
Why don't
Maybe
I
they
get these fucking rolls?
Yeah,
I
this
knew-
is way too lucky here.
So, well, I am all ears. And he gets closer to you, and you smell. He's like covered himself in foreign spices, and it just kind of wafts your way. He smells pretty good, and he just flashes you a smile. Tell me, what kind of deal do you have? And you just see his eyes look up and down.
And then I'm going to lean in and
He
use
gets closer as well.
Yes. And then I'm going to caress his shoulder with my fingertips and whisper the deal to him.
Well, that is not what I was expecting. How about $250 the performance? And as long as the manifest is returned by tomorrow evening before we set sail, it's a deal.
We'll take it. Wait, can I talk to Zorramir?
Yeah, he's right across the room.
Hey, Z. Hey, we'll just have to do another spectacular performance, but we got it. How does that sound? Do you have the gold?
Is Heston looking at me?
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yes, that sounds fantastic. Let's do another performance. Do you have any gold with you, Fish?
Where would I find that? Sorry.
For equipment.
My equipment.
Hopefully, flush a well-stocked fish before this. That's a
See.
look no.
So under inventory at the top right hand, it should show you a couple of numbers, and that's your coin.
Okay. So is it the little like gold piece? Is that the gold I have?
Yep.
Okay. I have 115 gold.
We'll take it. If you can toss in 100 gold, I will cover the rest, Fish.
Okay.
It sounds like a deal. I'm excited. After that last performance, Madeline, wake up. My name is Susan. Whatever. They're going to
Classy
sing for
gentleman.
us. And he goes over and he sits down and kind of leans back against her a bit. She's like, I can't breathe. And give me a performance check. Both of you.
Wow.
7. That's
27.
Wow, what?
Well,
So
the-
Fish is carrying
in-
this one.
In her defense, like she has the stats for this kind of stuff.
Okay.
So Fish
He's
begins
looking at me anyway.
Fish begins playing this beautiful tune, and you can see him going into it. And then out of the other side of the room, you hear this horrid guttural sound, like the voice cracking, singing another song that you grew up with, and it's like a drinking song, and you just sound awful. And you can see with every note, he just kind of twitches and cringes his face. I think I've had enough. Well done on the swindle. Well done. I don't know if that was magic before, but it was not magical this most time. I would almost pay to never hear that come out of you again.
How much would you pay for that?
Your heart's in the right place. Let's hope my book gets back in the right place before I leave tomorrow, because I would just hate to send... Oh, it's okay, Rabbit. You can show yourself now. And just out of the shadows coalesces this large Haringen. You can see just a blade in... Well, I mean, it's a big rabbit. But blades in each hand. It's just
chilling there the whole time?
The whole time.
Huh.
And he walks over to the desk where Fish is, and you see him pull open. He pulls out the manifest, and he hands it over to Fish. Tomorrow night.
Yes.
Tomorrow night. I'll take my 150 gold and plop it down. Here you go.
I love the sound of gold in the evening.
And then how do I give you the gold?
Just, well, I'll take it out later.
Okay, gotcha. And then I pop my 100 gold down as well.
All right.
Thank you so much for your book. I promise to take good care of it, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I hope so. And
then
you see the Haringen just kind of he never says anything. Eyes just watching you leave.
Come on, Z, let's go.
Have a excellent night, everybody. And grab Fish's arm and fast walk out the door.
Okay. You walk out the door and you see to the south there's some planks set up for getting on the ship and off the ship.
Hey, Z, I don't think that we should fly off the ship. I think we're pressing our luck. I think we should just walk really fast to go meet up with Grayson.
They already told us not to get on the ship. If they see us coming off of the ship, that's not going to be good.
We were just talking to the captain. He invited us on the ship.
He didn't know we were told not to get on the ship.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so maybe we should just fly off the ship then.
Let's go back up to the top. Let's carefully see if there's anybody out there. And when the coast is clear, quick like lightning, we'll get back to the main dock.
That's good. Let's do it.
Okay. You walk up to the edge of the ship to observe where Grayson is. And Grayson, you hear the sound, and the guard in front of you rushes forward to investigate the issue. Do you want to stay close or back or?
Oh, I'll move up with him.
Okay. As he runs forward, you see the bodies of the three other guards lying in puddles of blood.
What?
What?
What? What? And before he can say another word, you see a blade stick out through the front of his neck, and the blood begins spurting across the stone of the walkway.
What?
And as you do materialize from the shadow, you see two figures in dark cloaks and pale skin, brandishing barbed daggers.
Oh, no.
They withdraw the dagger from the throat of the guard and just run their tongue down the blade. And they turn toward you, Grayson. It's time for vengeance, Harker. Roll initiative.
I am in no condition to fight right now.
It would be a 19.
Okay, give me-
22.
Hold on. I gotta
Do I
get there first.
recognize them at
No. Nope. Oh, I forgot. You guys automatically do that. So, Fish, go ahead and roll your initiative.
13.
Okay. Oh, I don't think you clicked your initiative. It's in the upper part.
The
right
upper
next to
part.
your armor class?
Yeah, you did intelligence.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Next to my armor. Oh, initiative. Sorry. I hit the
Yeah.
wrong one.
That's fine.
4.
That's way worse. All right, Zorramir. Yeah, you're not in great shape, are you?
No.
You see this happen. It's your choice what you want to do from here.
Am I first?
Yep.
All right. I guess I'm going to load up crossbow bolt and fire it off at the closer guy.
All right.
Actually, before I do that, I am going to use my bonus action to steady aim it, so I get
Okay.
advantage on it. 29.
It just hits.
That better be a joke. Whoops, that's not what I meant to roll. Let me click the thing. 34 points of damage. And then I'm going to necrotically damage the feller next to him
Okay.
for 17 points of damage.
All right. You see the arrow plunge in, and he turns and looks right at you and just kind of grins.
I don't like that grin.
Grayson, you are up.
I will run within 10 feet.
Okay.
And attack with the whip. 23 hit.
It does.
Okay. That is 19 damage.
All right.
My second attack. 26
Okay, that hits.
for 16 damage.
All right.
And my third attack. 16 misses, I'm assuming.
It does not.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
For 13 damage.
All right. Your whip lashes out. Unnatural healing on Z. That's 40 hit points.
Oh, thank you, whoever did that.
The gods have bestowed healing upon you.
It is much needed.
The whip lashes out against the dark creature, and it tears away at the flesh. Yeah. And it is not one of your creature types.
That was going to be my next question.
I knew you were going to ask it. I'm on top of it. All right. It's the creature's turn. And you see him hold his hands up. And this dark energy pulses out. I need all three of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
But we're so far away.
Yeah, it's a 60-foot cube.
14.
That's a failure.
19.
That's a success.
Would a 60-foot cube hit me?
Yes.
But it's only 30 feet in one direction. 10.
All right. So Grayson, you take 29 points of psychic damage. And Fish and Zorramir, you take 45 points of psychic damage and suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Are you kidding me?
As your energy just feels drained out. It just feels like your utter essence is being sapped from you.
Is that a dodgeable thing?
It's a spell damage, so should be able to.
Alright.
Would I be able to use counterspell?
This is not a spell.
Okay.
But your head's in the right place. And that will end that one. This one.
That's just a disadvantage on ability checks, not attack rolls, right?
Yeah, just ability checks. For now. The other one is going to run up to Grayson.
My AC currently is 24.
Okay. His first attack hits.
I will use my reaction, and it is 27.
Okay. So that would cause it to miss. And second one misses as well. And Fish, you are up.
So, how far am I away? I'm still on the ship, but how far are we away from the two people? Correct?
You are 30 or so feet from them.
Okay. So can I use my twin spell to hold on, maybe let me see.
One is 35 feet away, the other is 30.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how I should do this.
It's fine.
Okay, so I want to use my twin spell, and I want to use power word stun to stun them both. Because they both, it's a 60-foot range.
Okay. Let's see. Let's take a look at that.
AFK for just a second.
Okay. You can attempt to do that. Neither one of them are stunned.
Okay.
So you see energy kind of pulse out in a thumping sound from a fish. Doom, doom, doom. And you're wild magic, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's not good.
Give me a second. I love wild magic. Where? Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure that definitely hit the wild magic table. Oh, God. Hold on. My brain's having a shutdown here. I don't think that's on there. One moment, folks.
While you're doing that, I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, there is no wild magic. All right. Zorramir, you are up.
All right, steady. Actually, I don't have to do that. I am going to fire off at the one south of Grayson. I probably should have done that.
That
The one right south of you.
all right, that hits.
16. And hit for 43 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm going to once again necrotically attack the one to its side. It's going to be for 16 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that is it.
All right. You fire a shot into the creature south of Grayson, next to him, and you see it stick into him, and it's like it didn't even hit him. He doesn't even care.
What?
It went in.
Probably immune.
Ooh.
Grayson.
Hold on. Did you get a magical crossbow?
I do not have a magical crossbow.
Of course you don't.
Grayson, as
Grayson, did you
yeah.
figure it out? Did I miss that?
yeah. There was no wild magic, and I need you to subtract the 45 hit points from your total as well.
Gotcha.
Just type it in and hit damage, and it'll take care of it. Grayson, as you start your turn, you feel an unnatural weight on you, and your speed is reduced by 20 feet.
What the hell? Well, I take it I was in the path.
It's a thing.
Okay.
It's just a thing.
Okay, nope, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not moving right now, so I will. Did they get stunned at all?
They did not.
Okay. Well, then I will do my attacks on the one in front of me.
Okay.
Does 15 hit?
It does.
Wow.
That is 14 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. Here are the rolls again. 12.
That misses.
Right. Third attack. 28. So
That hits.
I'm going to. All right. That is for 16 damage, and I'm going to use the radiant from the weapon
Okay.
That is 1d10. Let's see what I'm gonna do. For an extra 4 radiant damage.
Okay. As the whip
then
rings out and slaps into him, what else you got?
I'm going to use key fueled attack, spend a key point, and I get an extra attack with my whip.
All right. Still got a chance at that natural one. Cool.
It is a natural 20
Get that deck out.
for a total of 30. Maximum damage, and you may make another attack against the same target. So that is 19 damage.
Okay.
And 28 for the next attack,
That hits.
or 17 damage.
All right.
That's my turn.
You, Zorramir, from this distance, you get a good sight at Grayson fighting, and it's just a flurry of whips bursting into the air and cracking and popping. It echoes against the ship and the dock area. Creature's turn. He turns to you, and a finger points out, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Grayson.
22.
Okay. One second. Okay. You take 42 points of necrotic damage as an icy finger appears and like pushes into your soul. And the other one turns and looks up at Zorramir and Fish standing over the ship rail, firing down,
Yeah.
and holds its hand into the air, and you see a small storm cloud form, and lightning fires down. And I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, I know, it's just a formality for you.
25.
Ten.
Oof.
Okay. All right. Zorramir, you take 19 points of lightning damage. And Fish, you take 38.
Ooh.
And Fish, it's your turn.
Okay, I have a question. Am I able to move and then do a spell?
Yep.
Okay, so I want to move closer. You said I was about, 35 feet away from both of them? Or how far am I from both of them?
You are 30 feet from one and 35 from the other.
Okay, so can I move next to Grayson?
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to use scatter.
Scatter? Okay.
Yes.
Haven't had a spellcaster in a while outside of Blaylock. I gotta look some of this stuff up.
Give me just a second. It is, it's 30
I got it up.
range. Gotcha.
Okay. So they've got to make a wisdom saving throw. Let's see. First one rolled a 25. Second one rolled a 22. Yep. So you focus in, and they look down and they see themselves begin to flash within the mortal plane, and they kind of hold their hand up, and then they kind of turn and look toward you as they re-solidify. Zorramir, you are up.
How far can I fly again?
Your movement, I believe.
So it's not half movement?
No, it's not half movement.
Okay. I am going to fly to the square right below Fish.
Okay.
And then Venom Strike attack.
Okay.
23.
That'll hit.
Ugh. Uh, 34 points of damage.
Okay.
And then again, necrotically attack the feller to his side. 17 points of damage.
Okay.
Then take take my dagger, and then try and hit him again.
Okay.
23 to hit
That hits.
for 2 points of damage.
Nice. All right. So you see Zorramir unfurl his wings, comes just diving in, rolls forward once he hits the ground, and sticks his sword out and plunges it into the creature, pulls it out, and as he does, he pulls a dagger out of his other hand and takes a slash at the creature, and it's looking pretty hurt. Grayson, you are up.
First attack. Natural 19 for 29, which is a crit. Maximum damage, and roll the damage dice again, so that is a total of 30. No, hold on. 19. 32.
Okay.
With the crit, I get an extra free attack. 21 hits. For 15.
Okay.
My actual second attack. 22. For 17 damage.
All right.
And my third attack. 17. For 17 damage.
Okay. Your whip slashes out in a fury, hitting. You see it hit his arm, and when it does, the arm disjoints from the body, and you see it separate and begin to fall down. As you do, the head of the whip cracks him into the skull, and you just see its skull depress in as it pulls away. You see a concave indentation in his head, and then the other one just plunges into his chest, and as you pull it out, it gets stuck on a rib, and ribs come flying out of the body and clattering across the stone land here. And he's dead.
Okay, then I am going to use action surge.
Okay.
And attack the other one.
All right.
First one. 19, not natural. For 19 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. 25. For 14 damage.
All right.
Third attack.
Maybe they fixed digital dice.
Well, I mean, I get plus 10.
Yeah.
I'm still rolling low.
That one
13
misses. All right.
That's my turn.
You see Grayson panting as he releases another flurry of blows out. And you see kind of a scared look on the face. Broman will end you. And you see his hands rise up again. And I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
I was almost a natural 20. 13.
That's a failure.
13.
11.
That's a failure, and that's a failure. All right.
Yeah. See, you start talking about dice rolls.
You all take 58 points of psychic damage and suffer one level of exhaustion.
58.
58.
I'm dead.
You're down. You're not dead yet.
Oh, well, I'm down because I have 45.
All right. So type in 58 fish and then hit damage, and it'll take care of the rest. Okay. I love that they linked all this. Fish, I need you to make a death saving throw. Just roll a regular d20. Bottom left corner of your screen. Top dice.
This just got a natural healing.
You can't get it when she's down, but if she gets back up, she'll get it.
I got 16.
All right. That is one success, so put a check mark in your success box. Zorramir, you are up.
What did we decide? I always can't believe I can never remember this. Bonus action to switch back to my crossbow?
Yep.
Okay.
Because right now you have a dagger in one hand and a rapier in the other.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to walk up. I'm going to walk one square to the left.
On top of the other guy?
Yep, I'm standing on his body. Give me a little bit of a height advantage. I'm swing my rapier at him. Natural 20.
All right.
Go.
Quadruple damage, and the target must make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the target loses an eye.
Quadruple damage?
Quadruple damage.
He had 27
base-
on his saving throw.
Base damage or the bonus
Yes,
included?
base damage, not your sneak attack damage.
No, but like my +6.
You only
it's-
get to use a +6 once. So roll your damage, quadruple it, add your
Okay.
+6,
Yeah.
and then add your sneak damage.
That's going to be a big one.
That's what we need.
All right. This might be the most damage I've ever done in one hit. 65 points of damage.
65. All right.
I'll take that.
You kind of step on top of the body of his compatriot there, and you leap forward, thrusting the blade into his chest, ripping it out. You see blood spurt out, and he immediately grabs the wound, and his eyes just zero in on you.
Then I'm going to take my bonus action to cunningly disengage, and then back off 10 feet, going, don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me.
10 feet which way?
On the other side of Grayson.
Okay.
Back to me, buddy.
Yep.
Grayson, as he runs by you, he hits you with his wings.
I think I'm gonna get used to that.
All right, Grayson, you are up.
All right, first attack. 28
All right.
for 17 damage. I'm going to do another radiant. So 17 regular damage, 8 radiant.
And with that, the whip smashes straight into his face, and you pull it out, and it's just a concave bowl, and he just falls straight forward, and you hear him clatter onto the ground as the night gets quiet again.
Were you able to find anything on the ship?
Oh, we found some stuff, that's for sure.
Did you find what we're looking for?
Fish, go ahead and make another death saving throw.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pour while I'm talking to him. I'm going to pour down. Sorry, I'm not even.
Grayson, there are more important
I
things.
normally don't do that.
This is how Alberon died.
Is the beast? It's a glowing beast. Does that mean a nat 20?
Oh, nice.
Or
Yes,
Is
that's
that
a
what-
nat 20.
okay, so I got a nat 20.
So that's 2.
Okay, so that puts you back up to 1 hit point plus 40, so you're at 41 hit points, and then if you're pouring a potion down her throat, whatever that is.
Yes. I will use the hold on. Where is it? Where are all my potions? Okay, I have 5. So
Also, Blaylock,
He doesn't get to redeem stuff. He's just being silly.
Okay, I didn't know
so-
what that meant, so.
you get 12 more hit points on top of that
Okay.
with a regular healing potion.
Okay. So, with everything, I'm back up to 53.
Okay. So, as I was saying, if you found what we're looking for,
Yes, we did. The captain gave us his manifest because we did a performance for him.
Yes.
all right.
Fish here couldn't stay quiet and woke this man from his slumber.
Hey, it
So we
worked
had-
out okay.
The wonderful occasion of putting on a show for him in his private quarters.
And off
All
to the
right.
side, you look over, and standing at the window at the back of the ship, good show. Definitely better than that last performance.
Oh, Jesus.
You have a very
I look-
half-hearted smile and wave gritting through my teeth.
Same. So I look at Grayson and let him know. So, yeah, we did a performance, and Z totally rocked the first performance, but totally bombed the second performance. But anyways, so the captain said that we could borrow his manifest
Fish,
until
fish,
tomorrow.
Fish.
Yes?
Zorramir, go back to Tendra's. I've got to deal with this. You two cannot be here.
Wait, what?
Wait, what's going on?
There are dead guards. I will be calling for the guards. Go back to Tendra's den and wait for me.
You don't want other people's word to help back up what happened here?
You have an item that we shouldn't have.
True.
Go.
All right, let's go get that into safekeeping.
Okay, let's go.
I'm going to wait for them to get out of eyesight and yell for guards.
I'm guessing that you're both walking.
Yeah, I'm not flying.
Yeah, just walking.
Okay.
Fish, is the manifest concealed?
Yes, it's in my pouch.
Okay. Just making sure.
All right. After they get out of eyesight, you're there, Grayson. What do you want to do?
Guards! Guards, to the dock!
And you kind of glance side-eye, and you see Heston. He's just kind of sitting in the window at this point with it open, just watching it for sheer entertainment value.
I want to look. I want to search the two bodies to see if there's anything on them, any notes, anything.
No notes, but both have small branded OVK tattoos on their arm.
Okay.
Not like land fear. It's not like a protection thing. It's just an identifier.
It's like just a tattoo.
Yeah. It takes a few moments.
Away.
The guards come charging up and, of course, see all these bodies and you standing right there. Hold right there!
My hands are already out.
What happened here?
I was here talking to... I got this guy's name written down. Where is he? I was talking to Captain Devin about talking to the captain of this ship, and these guards were attacked by something invisible, and
I point down to the two assassins.
They come over there.
To help take them down, but unfortunately your guards did not make it.
They start looking and kind of surrounding the area and definitely keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, I'm like I said, my hands are up. I'm not.
This is the second attack in 2 nights from that group that's got the OVK. Last night was undead. Tonight, this.
And they start looking around for other people around. So we've gone to take your word that you weren't part of this.
I am a hawker. I don't deal with the likes of these. They're not human, are they?
No. They're more elven, if anything, but like not like Lenore's Vey. And from the distance you hear, "Oh, he's telling the truth."
This is like some eccentric billionaire, this captain.
You missed
Absolutely.
that one shot.
You missed the one shot. Yes, if you want to know more about Heston, tune into the YouTube channel and Furball. Yeah, tune into the YouTube channel for the Blaylock adventure with Heston and Furball and several other chaotic folks. So, yes, but extremely eccentric.
I am the one that called you after all. I swear. Something is going on.
Well, you do have a witness, if Heston is to be trusted, and we have no reason not to trust him, though. And he kind of looks over there. Heston, put on a shirt! And he looks down. You know you like what you see. standing beside him now. You can see the gal that was with him kind of holding the sheet over top of herself. And you turn and look. What's your passive perception, Grayson? It's pretty high, isn't it?
It's 20.
Yeah. And kind of in the shadows toward the back end of the ship, you just see Furball just kind of hunched down, looking over, keeping an eye on the whole situation in case it got out of hand and came that direction.
It seems that Roman Koth is after something here in this city as well. These are his followers.
Roman Koth, isn't that a myth? Didn't he die 1,000 years ago or something?
Seems not. Something evil is growing, and it's found its way to Castle Verminia.
Must be true. This is the first time we've had a slaughter on the docks.
How often do you get attacked by undead in the middle of your streets? Since that's what happened last night.
It's been quite some time, to be honest.
It seems the king putting a lockdown wasn't as far-fetched an idea as some may think.
It would seem so. Well,
I am sorry for the loss of your gods, these men.
As am I. It's so hard to find those who work the docks at night. They're always afraid of something coming out of the water.
Well, believe me, there's not far from the truth on that either. Have you spoken to anyone in Fort Tiribus lately?
No, I haven't been that way in quite some time.
Yes, they were dealing with creatures from the water.
Well, it's not like a 40-foot purple pants wearing creature's going to come walking out of the docks and onto the land, right?
Funny you should say.
I say nothing.
Well, we'll get this cleaned up, citizen. Thank you for your services, I guess.
Again, I'm sorry I wasn't faster.
Yes. The worst part is notifying the families. This one here had children. His wife is a kind soul. The others just started working for us not long ago. Maybe a season?
Well, hopefully you'll find some replacements soon.
I hope so.
I'll be off.
Well, safe night. Watch your back.
You as well.
He nods at you and just kind of stands over the body, shaking his head. Get the cart!
Bring out your dad.
You're dead.
I'm not dead yet.
That's literally what I was thinking too.
Go. That's
I'll
up.
make my way back to Tendra's.
Ever so cautiously.
Roll initiative.
All right. When you get inside... All right.
I haven't taken as much damage in a while.
Those guys...
Rough.
Yeah.
Chill touch.
It was actually like death touch or something. Finger of death.
Well, there you go.
Yep. Yeah. Fish and Zorramir, you arrive back at Tindra's den. And Tindra is there. It's mid-evening. It's rather late. Well, you've had a nice night.
This city, I don't know. Claim this is the pride of the land, but it seems like I get attacked every time I step foot outside. I thought you're supposed to not allow violence within these walls.
Well, if one chooses to get in a bar tussle or goes over to the Fighters Guild, these things happen.
Do you ever partake in the Fighters Guild?
Oh, in my youth, I've fancied that, but I'm much too old for that now. Now, in retrospect, she looks like she's like 30.
Oh. Well, night's getting old. Can we get a couple of ales and some food while we wait for our friend to come back?
I think I might have some ale here, not maybe some cooking ale, or who gets you something?
I thought
Tenders is not a bar.
I thought there was still that there.
Very, very light, not a whole lot.
Okay.
So she brings you what they have. As you both sit down at the table, it's not too long afterwards that Grayson comes in. Well, look at you. Part of the same party, it seems.
Oh. Yeah, unfortunately. They made it back all right.
They're sitting there at the table.
I wave over to them. Yes, we're right here, Grayson.
Well, I managed to keep myself out of the stockade.
That's good. I'm glad to see you aren't being escorted here.
Yeah.
Shall
That's
we
some
go?
good news.
Well, we
A
have the
little more private?
manifest.
Yes, we do. It was great getting it. You should have seen Z-Man over there trying to sing. It was great.
Oh, I caught
Over.
the first performance.
Yeah, the second one bombed. Totally bombed. But it was alright because we totally got it though.
I sang the one song I knew. I didn't know what you wanted. I wasn't expecting an encore.
Well, I thought you'd be better at that than that. But obviously you weren't.
May I see the manifest, please?
Did we go somewhere a little bit more private?
Tendra, is that room in the back available still?
It's after midnight. Who would be back there?
Okay. Did my delivery from the tailor arrive?
I didn't see anything.
She said it was supposed to be there that night, but while we were out. If not, it's fine. Since we're out here. Well, let's head back. And I get up and head towards the room.
Okay.
And back as well.
I follow them.
All right. You step into the familiar room. Looks like it was left the same way as last time you were in here. Seems like not a lot of people frequent this room.
This is never fun conversations in here.
Well, I know I'm rough at times, but I think things needed to be said. And as of 2 attacks and 2 nights, I think it was worth it. I'm not wrong. Things are escalating.
You are not wrong. Did I catch that this was more OVK?
No, because you guys were out.
I haven't said anything.
Do you know if this was connected to what
It
attacked
was
us the other night?
They had the tattoos as well. Fish, I'm sorry that you had to get involved in our problems.
Yeah, it happens. I got to perform, so that was all that mattered. And I got this shiny little book.
Yes. And you didn't die.
Almost.
We've all taken some bumps and bruises. But at least you're up and talking about it.
Well, maybe. Maybe one of these days I'll start talking about it. But right now I just kind of like a little tired. So can we just go ahead and talk about what's in the book? What do you need this book for?
The same thing you need this book for.
What do I need this book for? Nobody ever tells me anything. All they do is just tell me to shut up. That's the only thing that everybody tells me to do. Is they never actually tell me anything.
That was the whole reason you came with us. They said that you needed to talk to the king. And to get an audience with the king, we had to get this book.
Oh, they just told me to follow these two men around. That was what they told me, because like I said, I tried to ask them questions, and when I started asking questions, all they do is just roll their eyes and they just tell me to shut up because, I just try to ask these questions to figure out what's going on, and nobody wants to tell me what's going
the book,
on.
Please.
Here you go.
I sit down and I start going through the book to see if I can find anything about contraband. Or anything that's not.
There's a lot in the book. Obviously, it's a shipping manifest, so there's a lot of Company A, Company B getting loading, unloading, different areas of the known world. The one thing you can tell is Heston's very well traveled. But deciphering anything that is overtly contraband doesn't look it doesn't look immediately available to you.
Okay. Well, it's obvious that Heston knows that you have this book.
Yeah, he was the one that gave it to us after our stellar performance. Well, my stellar performance. Z-Man over there did not do a stellar performance at all. We almost lost the book because of Z-Man over there.
And he just gave you this book?
Arrested because you couldn't keep quiet.
I never said I was good at not being quiet. That was on you.
Oh, now I'm a babysitter. I was never meant to be a babysitter.
That's not true. You and Arlo babysit each other every night.
We are pretty good at that, aren't we? We keep each other out of trouble.
Yeah, G-Sun knows what's up. G-Sun knows what's up.
I also got this book. I take the gnome book out of my pack. Looked interesting. I couldn't really make heads or tails of it.
Could it be that the gnome book is the code word for the manifest?
Possibly. Heston was really curious whether or not I was a gnome, so I don't know if he just has a thing for them.
Maybe gnomes, because of his hatred for gnomes, maybe that's the code word of trying to figure out what he's hiding and he's up to. Or not up to, because gnomes are really short, so.
So you performed for him and he just gave you his manifest.
Yep.
No, he had to cough over 250 gold.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had to cough up some gold. I mean, we didn't really cough it up. We just kind of took it out of our satchels and just kind of handed it to him. But it was he originally wanted 400, but then I talked him down to 200, but then he was 250. And then, so we were like, okay, that's good.
Okay.
I have this really delicious brew, Yix brew. Would you like to try some of it, Fish?
Sure. That sounds awesome.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I seem to have misplaced it. Oh, what shit.
No, I got it.
I'm not actually going to hand it over to her.
Oh, okay.
Fletcher's ready to have those ailments take place.
I have it. That one's a little easier to find than others.
I don't even know what it is, so.
So
It's
Not
great.
good.
in the morning, we can just hand this book off, and hopefully that will give us our
So,
in with the king.
the deal was we actually had to give the manifest back to the silly willy captain in the morning. That was the deal. Or Z-Man's gonna have to do another performance for him.
We need to act quick.
Okay, I'm not sure how the sun and moon is going to take that, since they're the ones that told us to get this.
They didn't give us a time window to work in. They just said get it. So,
They said they needed it before he left tomorrow.
and we have it. We just need to get it back prompt.
Do you think that there's somebody there that would there be somebody there that could transcribe it? Or how big how big is the ledger?
How big is the book?
Yes.
It's fairly good size. It's a decent shipping manifest. I mean, there's a lot in there.
And I suggest we go back to the hideout and tell them that they don't have much time. I'm not quite sure what will happen if they decide they're not giving it back.
What if we
Well, he doesn't know our names. He doesn't really know anything about us, apart from how we look.
How many halfling dragons do you think are in this city? Or 6-foot fairies?
Well, I mean, I haven't seen any others yet, but it's a big city.
Come on. And
do
I
you
put the
think-
manifest in my bag.
what if we traded a different book and then just took the cover? What if that's what we should do. I got it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the guts of this book and put it in a different book and put the cover of this book on the guts of another book and just stuff the captain.
Do you have another shipping manifest handy?
No, but maybe they have one in their library somewhere. Or we could just have Z-Dog there, write a whole bunch of symbols on it.
Excuse me, Z-Dog?
Yeah.
Please don't ever call me that again. I'm a dragon. You can call me a Z-Dragon.
Yeah.
Your little tongue thing.
At this point, I'm not arguing. I'm just walking out.
All right. You're walking the dark streets of Verminia at night. You two going with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys wait up for me. Where you guys going? Where you guys going? I thought we
Like-
were getting this together.
Like an excited puppy, Fish comes up behind you, and you proceed to the Order of the Sun and Moon, passing through the correct doorway, which is a different door this time than it was last time.
I wonder how
Interesting.
my friend Cassie's doing.
You
Cassie's
should go talk to her.
And you produce the symbol on your hand to the Goliath outside, and he nods and opens the doorway for you, and you enter in. And the activity is much lower than it has been on the last time you were here, probably because it's so late. And you step inside. What do you want to do?
Back to the gentleman that gave us the quest to begin with.
Yeah, I'm just following along.
You walk back, and you can see he's kind of sleeping there, leaned against the walls, feet kicked up.
Pardon me, sir.
No. Hey. Well, yeah. God, why are you up? Oh my God, you're alive. Sorry. Yeah.
I take the book out and I put it on the desk in front of him with my hand on top of it. Well, we got what you've asked for, but it comes with an issue in itself.
Well, hell, that was quick.
Yeah. I don't know how long it's going to take you to decipher this, but the captain knows that you have it, and he wants it back by before he leaves tonight or tomorrow.
So hopefully you're a quick reader.
I think the word is gnome that you're looking for the book.
And yes, we've brought Fish back.
Yeah. All right. He holds his head and he's like, God, it's going to take us a couple hours to transcribe this.
Right. Not sure you'll find anything. For Heston to just hand it over, I'm pretty sure he thinks he's smarter than everyone else.
Yeah, most captains do. So you're saying I can't keep this?
No, because
Unfortunately.
the deal was that we had to give it back to him. In order for us to actually take it off the ship, we had to bring it back to him in the morning. Otherwise, the dog's performance was for naught.
All right. So by mid-morning, we should have what we need transcribed, and then we'll have our people go over. That might take a day or so for them to go through it and look for things. Is that all right? That fixes everything?
City. I think so. According to the city guard, Heston comes in and out of here around every 4 months or so. So whatever you do find, you can use against him next time he comes in.
Yeah.
He also likes company aboard his ship if you ever want a way to get in. He doesn't seem to be very picky about who he lets into his captain's quarters.
He kind of looks at you with a smirk. Yeah. Just a second. And he pulls out a steel box. You see him pull out a key, and he opens it up and lifts it up. For services rendered, he pulls out 3 stacks of coins and sets them up on the counter, and then uses a quite a large hand to push them through the window. You can see it's a stack each of 10 platinum pieces for each of you.
Much obliged, but does this get us we still need to speak to the king.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to 1 second.
Well, this 10 platinum just almost makes up what I had to pay for this book.
God, I need to write this down. I'm gonna need you to talk to Vinith. I'm sure he's got plans for that, but I don't control that. Come back in the morning when Vinith is up and ask him.
Any rooms here since it's quite late out? We are very exhausted and, as you can see, kind of beat up.
Yeah. Just head on over to the Hall of Reprieve. They'll, each one, is just a door. It's some kind of incantation. Pick a door, that's your room. Feel free to stay.
And are you going to return the book in the morning, or are you going to give it to us and we return the book in the morning?
We'll give it to Vinith, and you guys can figure that out from there.
Righty. Much obliged.
Fish, before you go on, I need to talk to you, and the other two, you have a good night.
Alright, bye guys. I hope you guys have a great night. Sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Well, I mean, if they do bite, don't make sure that they're
Just
like
walking
taken
off.
care of.
Wait, before that reminded me of something. Fish, could you go into the main room for just give us a few minutes here?
Yeah, sure.
Once she's out of earshot.
That's following Z.
Once she's out of earshot, he's like, So, was she helpful?
From what I understand, she got us into the mess, but her quick thinking and skills with music got her out just as quick. But I looked down at Zorramir. I wasn't there.
What do you say?
He doesn't know how to be quiet to save her life, but is quick on her feet. Give her that. Makes her presence known. But might not have gotten that book if it wasn't for it without her.
Well, they'll be happy to hear that. Fish, come on down. You two, I'll see you tomorrow.
That book better still be in one piece.
It will.
Head off down the hall.
You going with him, Grayson?
Yep.
Fish, are you coming back down?
Yes, I'm coming back down.
Well, Fish, what did you learn?
So I learned a lot of things. So I learned that Z-Dog cannot sing, but he tried his best. So the first time he totally bombed. Well, no, he didn't bomb the first time. He totally succeeded the first time, but he totally bombed the second time. But we were able to get the book from the captain, and so we got everything that we wanted. And then they were just pretty bad at fighting, but I think we were good at fighting. But I don't know because I was going down for most of the time. But it was a fun experience.
Fish, the upper echelon has said if you came back alive and were useful, we have a task for you.
Yay! Do I get to make more friends?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've secured you passage onto Heston's ship, and you'll be headed to Baldur's Gate to gather some supplies and bring some new recruits in.
Awesome. I like sailing the seas, and Heston is pretty fun. He seems like a creepy old guy, but you know what? He seems like he knows how to have a good time, and I know I like to have a good time too. So I think that would be really fun.
Yeah, I'm not sure he knows what he's in for. But for the evening, say goodnight to your friends, goodbye to your friends. You're bored in the morning.
Awesome. So, well, when I board in the morning, will I be taking the manifest with me? Because that was part of the deal. I have to bring the manifest back to him.
Yes. Whatever you need to do.
Okay. So I'm gonna go say goodbye to my friends, and then I'm gonna
whatever
run down the
you
hall.
need to do.
I don't even say goodbye to you. I'm just turning mid-sentence and running down the hall. Hey, Z-Dog! I got some news! Wait up, Z-Dog!
You hear
time
her.
to get
No,
it.
you didn't.
We're still new to this place.
Grayson, let's pick up the pace. Grayson, walk faster. Grayson, go.
Hey, G-Sun! Z-Dog! Hey, guess what? So, hey, where are you guys running away from me? Where are you guys running?
I'm not acknowledging.
I'm just trying to hey, you guys come back.
It has been a long night.
I know it's been a really, really long night, and it's going to be an even longer day because guess what? You're not going to be able to see me for a long time because I'm going on a trip, and guess what? So you guys get to make new friends, and I get to make new friends too, and I get to travel everywhere, and then I get to go say goodbye to you guys and good night. How does that sound? I know you're going to be really, really super sad that I'm going to be gone and everything like that, but don't cry, but because I'm going to be
Good
really,
night.
really happy.
Goodbye and good night. I kind of bow. It has been
Guys,
an experience.
Thank you for getting the book.
thank you for not like blowing the ship up with your terrible, terrible voice. All right, you guys. Well, you guys have a good night, and then don't, like I said, don't let the bed bugs bite. So just like tuck it in and have sweet dreams. And then I turn and go find a room.
All right. So
And
you
here
all
I thought you were the one pain in my ass.
Does that mean you like me now, Grayson?
That's a conversation for another time.
I'll take that as a small win. You didn't say no.
you both find a room, and the door opens up, and it's almost like it's finishing magically appearing as the door opens the rest of the way, and it's quite comfortable. Nice bed and general amenities. No windows or anything. Dark in the room. The ceiling is lit by a field of stars, which is quite relaxing. Anything you want to do before morning?
So,
Best.
yeah, I'm going to use the Gygus charm on myself since I'm
Okay.
laying down.
And your
That
bed is just
is-
immediately soaked.
That's fine. Trying to see what that is. 48 plus 15. And then 1 hit point for 60 minutes. So do that real quick.
Are we doing full rest right now?
We can take care of it later for you.
Okay.
Three fucking ones. Are you kidding me?
Wow. The dice are
took
back.
We took all the good rolls earlier to get through that horrendous ship.
That was that's, that's what I'm doing, Ned. So I'm just sleeping.
Okay. All right. So you fall into a peaceful rest. Morning comes. I think we're losing you, aren't we, Zorramir?
Yep, and with that, I need to hop off.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out here tonight. We'll keep going, though.
Good luck. Don't mess
Yeah.
up this mission. Good night.
See ya. Be
Have
safe.
a good one, James.
Give me 1 sec here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. So that's 10 hit points each minute for 60 minutes. On the regeneration spell.
Okay. Cherry, while he's doing that, turn your camera off and back on. Okay, never mind. Wait, turn it off. There we go. Now you can turn yours back on. Perfect. All right. We can finish those out, Grayson, later.
It brought me back up to full.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lot.
So, yep, I'm good to go.
All right, you awaken the next morning, kind of collect yourself, and as you step out, Zorramir steps out just a few moments after you, following behind you. Well, Grayson, where now?
I guess we'll go try to see this Vinith. See if they found anything out about the book and return it. Discuss where our future lies in seeing the king.
You step into the main hall there, and it's a flurry of activity as it was before. And you see Vinith gliding over to you as he does. How was your night's sleep? Was it uncomfortable?
It was definitely well needed. I appreciate it.
I heard you were quite successful.
We were. There were some hiccups, but as you must have been told, the only way for us to get the book was to return the book.
Well, it will take us a couple days to decipher, or at least a day to decipher what we found, but they did get it transcribed last night. They worked all through the evening.
Well, I hope you do find what you're looking for.
Yes, and I'm sure you have a question for me or a favor to ask.
Well, it was very straightforward when we came in. We are still trying to gain audience with the king.
Well, I have spoken to Catherine, and I believe we can come up with a compromise. He has allowed a meeting. If you are ready, and you are ready, I can take you inside.
Meeting with Catherine.
That will get you to the king.
Then, yes, that's definitely a step in the right direction.
And this way, please. And he takes you across the room, past the large fountain and light source, up the stairs on the far side, and up to two large golden doors. Each side, one has a sun, the other has a moon engraved inside, and as you stare at it, it almost seems to glitter back at you. You'll go in alone. I will not accompany you. And he nods, and the two guards standing at attention reach out, and you hear him pulling the door just far enough to allow you inside.
We'll see. Hopefully this goes our way.
Grayson, you know it never goes our way.
Sure enough.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if someone just attacks us in there.
Well, we do have some leverage over Catherine.
Well, you take the lead, unless you want me to talk to him this time.
No, I think I've got this.
Okay, I can. If you want me to.
Yeah. I think I'm good. I'm either gonna mess this up, or we just have to see how it goes. Hopefully, the other group is doing much better than we are. It's sure been interesting.
I hope they're alive.
I'm sure that they didn't have any real problems on the way.
If we had
Open
trouble,
roads and all.
they might have had trouble.
Well, let's not cloud our heads. We can do ascending here shortly.
Well, after you.
And I walk through the door.
Stepping inside the inner sanctum, it's unusually dark, but glitters with the familiar starlight around the chamber like you've come to expect from the Order of Sun and Moon. As you both step inside, they slowly close the door behind you, giving you the full effect of what lies out in front of you. On each side of a pathway are 6 large pillars, each built from, like they were hewn from a smooth marble. The white marble pathway that lies in front of you is encompassed in gold trim between every tile and along the edges, almost beckoning you forward. Zorramir kind of looks down with a grin on his face and looks back up at you, seeing all the gold around the room. The path.
Keep your hands where they're. We don't need any more trouble.
Just a little? Just a little trouble?
No. We haven't come this far to be thrown out on our asses.
As you walk down the pathway, you see in the distance a small set of stairs that lead to a raised dais where there's a large couch-like chair resting on top, bound in a red velvet and light illuminating down like sunlight from the ceiling. Laying across the couch, you see a Fire Ganassi, a man with long orange hair that falls around his shoulders, a gold band around his head, adorned with sparkling green gemstones. He wears a tight-fitting black and white tunic and pants, and you can see his outer robe is laid across the foot of this couch. Leaning against the other end is a rather ornate rapier, and his skin shines with a light red, and his eyes are almost a liquid blue. Resting there with him are 2 large puma-like cats, one on the couch itself, he's slowly petting, and the other laying on the ground in front of him. Their tails whip gently back and forth as they turn their head and focus on you as you approach the dais. Ah, I have guests.
I assume that you are Kithrin?
I am Kithrin. How are you? Who might you be?
My friend here is Zorramir. I am Grayson Harker.
Ah, I see. Zorramir, Grayson Harker. I'm Kithrin Soulspire. Welcome to my inner sanctum, and welcome to the Order of Sun and Moon. I've heard such great things.
Oh, have you?
You have, obviously. I forgot to introduce my family. These are my cats. This is Jazzy, and the other is Lulu. You just slowly pet them.
So, you just
So.
keep exotic animals.
They are such a comfort in these hard times.
Well, I assume you were told why we requested a meeting.
I was told you wanted a meeting.
Well, yes, we do need to speak to the king.
And what business do you have with the king? Oh, I can get you in to speak with the king, but what is your business? It's not malicious, is it?
No. We just have a question. He is in possession of something that we require.
Ooh, intriguing. Do you want to tell me what it is?
I believe that information is between the king and myself.
Fine, you keep your secrets. I just have to ask, do you have intentions of harming the king?
No. He spoke to my family when they arrived on this island a while back. I was expecting to have the same courtesy when I arrived at first, but did not seem to go that way. And now, with the lockdown,
Things are different. And is... what? And he's looking down at Zorramir. What exactly is... are you? Zorramir just
It
looks
has
up
been
at
a-
him.
it's been a hard life on this island.
It seems you might have several tales. So, you want a meeting with the king. You obviously can't go in looking like that.
That has been arranged. Proper attire.
Well, good, good. Well, I know you probably understand at this point how things go here. And I can get you audience, but we need to use certain channels. They don't just let one in because Kithrin the Great, Kithrin the Mighty says they're good to come in.
And what do you have in mind?
Well, you see, a friend of mine has called in a favor, and if you could maybe complete this favor while you're there? Quietly, of course, nothing harmful. I believe they could get you entry. And we would, of course, have to act like we do not know each other once you see me inside.
What seems to be this favor?
Well, that I'll leave up to her. But, she will, I'm sure, tell you. Nothing illegal. Mostly not illegal, I'm sure.
We were under the impression that you had the king's ear.
I definitely have his ear. But it's the guards we have to get through first. When they're told no admittance, they seem to take that quite seriously.
If we agree to talk to this person, do we have free access to come and speak with you whenever we please?
If need be, when I'm here.
Who am I to see?
I need you to go and find Whisper from the Silent Steps. She runs the show there. She will arrange your entry. As long as you agree to her request.
I'm trying not to make any facial expressions. when he says whisper.
Okay.
All right. And where will we find?
A representative will meet you after the show tomorrow. And he reaches down and pulls out a pouch and pulls out 2 small scrolls, stands up and walks over. Each cat flanks both sides of him. And he hands you both one of the scrolls. Tickets to the Starlight Theater. Tomorrow you get to enjoy a beautiful performance. We have a returning star, and we've been looking forward to her performance. You might have heard of the illustrious drama Firesoul.
Oh, so she made her way back then.
Oh, so you have heard of her.
In passing.
Yes, she'll be presenting the premiere performance of How Did I Get Here?
Well, if this is what we have to do, then I guess this is what we have to do.
Well, then, enjoy the show tomorrow evening, and someone will be in touch.
If there's nothing else.
I don't think there's anything else, unless you have anything for me.
I think we're good right now.
Great, and thank you again for your service to the Order of the Sun and Moon. And he bows deeply. I'll see you in the King's throne room soon, then.
Hopefully. And I do as royally a bow as I remember.
Zorramir kind of looks at you. Doesn't bow.
Until we see each other. Then I turn around and walk out.
And he nods at you, and you exit the main hall, into the main hall, and you can see everyone going out around. And just as you do, you see Fish coming out of the resting area. They've outfitted her a bit with some things, and it seems like they're getting her ready to go somewhere.
Zorramir, if you have some place to be, I would suggest you go do that. I will say farewell to our friend here and see if this book isn't going to be returned here shortly.
Well, that's good on you. I don't have anywhere to be, but I can be anywhere but here.
Then I shall meet you back at Tendra's.
Yeah. How about, the Wolf's Head's not far. Let's just grab me there.
Will do.
He leaves.
Try to stay out of trouble.
A little bit of trouble?
Just don't get arrested.
I can do that.
Let's hope so.
And he walks out. Fish, you see him walk out, and you try to get his attention, and he just seems to walk a little faster to the exit.
Hey, Z-Man! Z-Man! Hey, where you going? Hey,
gotta go,
hey,
gotta go right now.
Hey,
gotta go.
Hey. Where's it going? Hey, Jason, how are you? Where's Z-Man going? He didn't even say goodbye to me. Like, what the hell?
I think his goodbyes were good last night, and he didn't want to drag it out. I see that.
Is he the dragon?
But I see that they've got you ready.
Yeah, do you like my spiffy new outfit? So apparently I'm going on an adventure with the Heston guy on his ship. So I'm gonna need that book back so I can give it back to him because like that was part of our deal. And anyway, so I'm gonna have lots of adventures. I'll have lots of stories to tell you when I see you the next time. Jason.
Out of the back comes the guy from Hall of Requisitions. Fish, here, and he hands you the manifest. Take that back to Heston, and good journeys.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm going to put it right here, and then I'm going to have so much miniatures, and then guess what? I'm going to write them all down, and I'm going to read them all back to you when I get back, and I'm going to have lots of new people to talk to, and lots of new people to bring back in.
And he's just slowly backing away as you're talking. Oh, what was that? And he turns and walks back.
Don't forget to tell Cassie I said goodbye.
I see that they're having you go get some more recruits.
That's right. Because apparently it was something that Z-Man did that said that I was really, really good with the captain, and because I was really, really good with the captain, they told me that I would probably really be good on my feet and bringing in new people for the order here.
Well, here's some advice. Don't push too hard. Keep them in suspense. Make them want to join. The mystery of it all.
Well, it is a mystery because I really don't know what's going on. Because every time that I started talking and I try asking questions, people always tell me that I'm talking too fast, and that they tell me that I need to just be quiet because they can't get in a word edgewise. And then so I never understand what's going on because I can't understand what people are saying because they talk too slow.
Yeah. And with that, I bid you a good journey. Make sure that book gets back to where it belongs.
I will make sure that he gets his book back. And don't die. That's all I got for you. Don't die.
That's the plan. I'm hoping I don't.
And you tell Z-Dog that I said goodbye.
Oh, I'll let him know.
And Venneth walks up and... Fish, it is time to go.
Okay, I was just saying goodbye to my friends.
Yes. Fish, it's time to go.
Okay. And then I'll grab the book and put it in my little pouch and then follow him.
He leads you out into another room, and as you turn and look back, you see Cassie at the end of the hall. She's just waving.
I'm just waving back at Cassie.
Come on, the Fish. Grayson, you have your task at hand. You're leaving to head to the Wolf's Head.
Yeah.
You leave the order to head towards the Wolf's Head Tavern.
As I'm heading that way, I put my hand on the sending stone. It seems like you and I are destined to see each other a lot sooner than I had originally planned.
After a few moments, what are you talking about? I'm in Lenore's Bay. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Son of a bitch.
See? Oh, the wheels are turning.
I think she's gonna like the fact that someone's using her name.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, thanks for coming out, everyone. Thanks so much, Cherry, our first special guest I hope you had fun.
I did.
Fish was an interesting character.
You did. Oh, we got so lucky. Your rolls were good.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
They were good when they needed to be.
yeah, yeah. Exactly. So, but no, appreciate it. For those in the community, if anyone is interested in being a guest appearance, this was our trial run of it. This is something we definitely want to do more of in the future. Obviously, there's sets of things you have to go through, but it's not that bad, is it, Cherry?
No, it's not.
You get to
It's
see
not.
behind the screen a bit of our world, but yeah, it was fun. I love having the character. Maybe the character will come back at some point.
I think it should be Cassie and Fish going on an adventure together. I think that's
Oh
what should
my
happen.
god, we should do a one shot of
Yes.
Cassie and Fish's adventure to Baldur's Gate. Oh my god,
Yeah. Because that would
DM
be epic.
DM'd by Fish herself. There we go.
There we go.
There
Be
we
epic.
go. That's that could be Blaylock. There's your next challenge. Do a one shot with Cassie and Fish. There you go. But yeah, thanks everybody coming in. Don't forget, none of my stuff's working tonight, but for whatever freaking reason. But HelloFresh, use our code in the chat, which is for some reason not working. We'll get it to you. We'll have it in the Discord, and you can get up to 16 free meals. So don't forget about that. So, and if you missed our pre-show music, we're gonna play a little bit of that for you. Some Ant House Beats with music by Yazik to lead you out tonight. And until next time, we'll see you in the dungeon. Take care.
The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, that's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster. Turn it up. What you know about the final boss? I got him trying to buy time with the sign of the cross. I redefine high crime and the meaning of loss. I'm off hip, but a body like I'm playing lacrosse. Beat to the EG, I'm keeping them queasy. I make it seem easy, acknowledge me. I've been demolishing your cities, I'm astonishingly sleazy. I'm the big bad, y'all must be the cast. I'm killing the master, villain, a blast, a disaster. Really a rap bastard, willing to rap fast for the masses. I ravage all races and classes. Savage, I can't stop myself. Thinking of all the ways I can top myself. On God, I can move like a devil. I hope you and your squad are ready for the last level that ends here. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, that's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster. Y'all are dealing with the best of the worst. Does anybody want to volunteer to die first? Wind up on the wrong